At least 181 people were killed after a 7.4 magnitude earthquake shook western Colombia. Colombia's newly inaugurated president said in a national briefing that 700 people were hurt and an estimated 5,000 homes were damaged or destroyed. Hospitals, schools, and other buildings collapsed and left people trapped under the rubble. 7 airports have suspended operations, and hospitals, roads, transportation, energy, and telecommunications have been disrupted in the hardest hit areas. Springfield nonprofit Convoy of Hope is now responding. National spokesperson Ethan Forhet says the response was immediate.
They felt the earthquake, they rode it out. They were immediately able to begin our response to that earthquake in Colombia. So it really sped things up. We're able to deliver water and food and hygiene items, just the basic necessities that people need right now following such a crisis.
The U.S. is also providing aid on a national level. In a post on X, the Trump administration is committing $15.5 million to the country for emergency shelter, food, protection, and other needs.